Hey friends, happy Thursday and welcome to the vlog. Sean is still at work, but he's gonna get off in just a little while, so I figured I would take the opportunity to go ahead and open up the vlog with you guys. So hello friends. Not sure what all we have planned for this weekend yet. We're kind of, I don't wanna say planning by the moment because that sounds a little bit dramatic, but we know some things could change. Here in California, we're having some pretty bad fires right now. California is so super dry, and we had some lightning strikes, which then resulted in all kinds of fires. So we're in a position where we're at that we're not going to be evacuated or anything. Thank goodness. But Sean's dad and stepmom are actually in an area that may get evacuated. So we may have some visitors this weekend. We're happy we're in a situation where we can help whenever we can. So the most important thing is that they stay safe. So we're just kind of like waiting to hear. This fire has been going on for several days at this point, and it's at least earlier, it was still at 0% containment. So help that way. And then Nevada County is actually going through a ton of fires right now too. So it's crazy. It's super, super smoky here. Like I said, I'm glad that we're not like in a dangerous position to where we'll have to evacuate or anything. But, you know, Sean, yesterday it was pretty smoky. But then Sean took Zoe for a walk this morning, and it was just like opening the door, you could just like, oh, it just like hits you in the face with the smell of smoke. So, and when they came back, like Zoe runs in and she's all happy, and I was like, oh sis, you smell like a big old cloud of smoke. So, yeah, oof. The smoke it's getting worse and worse. And I know it's only going to get worse before it gets better because the fires are still going. So we'll see what this weekend has in store for us. I don't know that we'll be doing much in the way of like barbecuing or smoking outside because it's so smoky outside, but you know, we'll see. We're going to bring you along on this ride with us. So welcome to the vlog, friend. Hey, Smokey dog. Smokey dog. So it's probably hard to tell on camera, but it's pretty hazy out. Hi, girlfriend. And the ash is all over pretty much everything. It's actually a lot worse in the mornings. During the day it kind of blows off, but because in the morning Sean's car is like covered in ash. It almost looks like smoke. Ooh, and all this smoke definitely has me feeling some kind of way. So I just feel like I'm like a walking smoke cloud. So with that being said, I am going to change out the warmers. I think I'm going to do something nice and clean. That way when Sean walks in, it'll be nice and fresh and clean smelling, a little less smoky. So I think I will not go for the around the campfire scent. I think I'll go for something a little cleaner, a little less smoky. This may seem like a strange combination, but for me, it's working in my brain here. So we'll see how it goes. But Eskimo Kiss, I'm deciding to go with that because it's kind of like a nice, light, sweet, more like winterberry scent. But I just feel like if it smells cool, maybe it'll bring on the cooler weather. And then By the Sea, because you just can't go wrong with this for just a nice, clean scent. So I'm going to go with this situation and see how we like it. Now I'm going to be doing these scents in alternating warmers. So I'm not going to do 1 cube to 1 cube. I'm just going to do like Eskimo Kiss in one warmer and then By the Sea in the next warmer and so on and so forth. What do you think about that, Zoe? Do you approve of the scents? Do you? I guess we need to pop them in the warmers first before you make a decision, huh? In the bathroom, we'll go By the Sea. How pretty is that glitter rose gold warmer? Loving it. We'll do some Eskimo Kiss. Lighten things up, cool it down. Some more Eskimo Kiss. Now we've got some By the Sea. And a little more By the Sea for me, please. This warmer is living its last days for the summertime. I'm getting ready to switch out to my fall warmers. So This one I have loved so much during the summertime, but I feel like it's time. We're getting close to fall time here, so this will be changed out soon. Hey friends, good morning and happy Friday. The great debate at the Rowberries. What are we gonna have for dinner? Sean and I were just sitting here talking.
Yeah, we're gonna get through breakfast first.
We haven't even gotten through breakfast, but we do need to go up to the store. One of us needs to go up to the store. So we figured we would talk about dinner.
Being it's Friday. It's Friday.
Yeah. So help us decide. What are we going to have for dinner, friends? And it's still super smoky outside, so I don't know. Are you planning on doing anything outside?
I don't know.
We're really on the struggle bus already. And the weekend only just begun, so this is gonna be interesting. But I know that the husband's hungry, I'm hungry. And he needs a nap. Oh, someone's getting cranky. So Sean just left and I still have no idea what we're having for dinner. So I guess he's gonna poke around the grocery store and see what speaks to him. So Sean made it home from the store.
And it's Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had my coffee.
Someone's feeling better.
Yeah, but first coffee.
But first coffee. What do we decide on for dinner?
I can't even. Spaghetti and chicken parm, garlic bread and Caesar salad.
Ooh, so yummy. Let me show you what he got.
We would do the meatballs as well, but they didn't have enough product to go around.
Really?
Yeah.
They didn't have enough beef?
Yeah. Well, they had beef, but we need more sauce. And then, see, they were out of the garlic bread, they were out of the breadcrumbs, they were out of enough jars of sauce. But they did have tater tots.
We don't eat tater tots with our chicken parm and spaghetti, by the way. Not no more.
Because they were out.
The things that just drive him nuts are when he can't get everything he needs at the grocery store. So we have our jars o' spaghetti sauce. We do ragu, but Sean jacks it up, which is super tasty. Yeah, that's right. 6 jars, 2 people. But we will eat this for several days. And then we have some thin sliced chicken breast. We have a shallot, some Italian parsley. We have garlic, parm wedge, lots of hot Italian sausage, and lots of ground beef. So that's gonna be good. All right, so breakfast is all done and we are setting up to prepare for dinner tonight. And you're probably thinking, you just finished breakfast. But the sauce like simmers all day long. All day long.
Developed those flavors.
So good. And then we like munch on the sauce. It's so good. So yeah, we'll show you what goes into this. Shallot.
Voila.
You guys know how the Rowberries love our garlic. And we have the hot Italian sausage cooking up over here. We have the ragu sauce in this pot until we transfer it over to the crock pots.
Sizzle, sizzle.
Mm-hmm.
smell that.
It smells so good. So good. Okay, so we have our seasonings for our sauce. So you saw we use the ragu sauce, but then we add some salt and pepper. Then we have some onion powder, some basil leaves. Normally we will add some fresh basil. Is that
Yeah,
right?
we have some.
Oh, okay. Garlic powder. And then we have our flat iron pepperco seasoning, of course. We are doing the 4-pepper blend, some Italian seasoning, and some sugar. I'm gonna add it right on there.
No measuring.
We do it by taste. Alright, so the sausage is all done. So now we are cooking up the ground beef in the same pan. And then we'll add all the meat to the sauce. All the sausage. And you all are invited over for dinner because, as you can see, we need several crock pots. No, but seriously, we'll be eating this for days because it makes so much.
That's better leftover.
It really is because the flavors have a chance to really develop.
We like our meat sauce.
And so now we're just gonna mix up all this meaty, saucy goodness. So now we're going to transfer the sauce into the crock pots to just cook and simmer all day long.
We only do about halfway in the big crock pot because then we throw all our spaghetti in there.
Yes. So this time we're doing just one of the smaller crock pots. This is already hot. And then the larger one. So like Sean said, we put the pasta in here and then this sauce just cooks all day. If we had done meatballs, then we would have these two filled with
all three would fill with meatballs.
With meatballs and sauce and deliciousness.
We use that sauce for our chicken parm. The sauce here, chicken parm, and then also some drizzle on top.
It's really good. One of these days we'll show you guys the meatballs because it's Sean's mom's recipe with a little added spice and flair. It's really yummy.
Chicken and biscuit.
And now these will just cook and simmer all day long. What, this probably...
Yeah, so I do about an hour or so on high just to get everything up to temperature, and then for the rest of the day we'll do it just on warm.
Because everything's all cooked, it's just going to be just simmering and marrying those.
Oh yeah, look at that, how exciting that is. Plain.
Plain breadcrumbs. That's for the chicken when we do the chicken parm. You guys will. And shout out to our friend Anna because she gave us the recommendation of picking up this cast iron conditioner. And then what's that other tube? What is that?
That's the cleaner.
Oh, okay. So yeah, we got the cleaner and the conditioner, and Sean really likes it. So
thanks, Anna.
Thanks, Anna.
Shout out Anna. Shout out Smithy. So
the nice thing about this dinner is the fact that dinner's basically already done. So it's just gonna, like I said, sit and simmer all day. And all we'll have to do a little later is just cook up the chicken. So since it is so smoky outside because of all the fires, we're gonna find stuff to make indoors. Plus, it was gonna be 1,000,000 degrees anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. Stay safe, friends.
Stay safe, my friends. All right, friends. So the sauce has been going a few hours now, and Sean's gonna give it a good old stir and a little tasting. I wish you guys could smell this. I wish you guys could taste it too.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yup.
You like it?
Pretty damn good.
Mm-hmm. Sean's just doing a little kneesing and flossing. I love how aromatic that parsley is.
Mm-hmm.
So Sean's just gonna clean up the chicken, take off any excess fat. And then even though that these are thin, are you still gonna thin it out?
I'm just gonna try to make them uniform.
Oh, I like that. Action.
Thank you. Oh, destroying them.
Voila, they are uniform. Now a little seasoning, a little salt and pepper, a little dash of cayenne because the Rowberries like a spicy. And repeat.
I think even our pepper for this is spicy. Did I get that from Amazon?
I think so, yeah, actually. We're looking up to see exactly what peppercorns we had ordered from Amazon.
Mm-hmm. Spicy World Whole Black Peppercorns. So
even our peppercorns are spicy, even for peppercorns. All right, so Sean is getting his little dredge station set up here. So in this situation, we have flour.
Without the weebles.
Without the weeble wobbles. Salt and pepper, a little dash of cayenne. Is that it?
Yep.
For there. And then over here, we have the breadcrumbs, just the plain breadcrumbs, plus salt, plus pepper, plus a little bit of hot pepper flakes.
And don't forget the magic ingredient.
Cheese.
Parmesan.
Parmigiano. Parmigiano.
Is that a cricket?
Stop it. Oh yeah. We have stories for you, friend.
I can't believe you didn't tell him the story.
Oh my gosh. I wanted to wait for you. Because like, it doesn't even sound believable. So I have to have...
It's probably pretty believable to a lot of people out there.
And we have our farm fresh eggs. Thanks, Mom. Okay, so let's talk crickets, shall we? So, the other morning, I don't know what was that?
Yeah, we don't
what,
live-
Monday or Tuesday?
We're in like a tract neighborhood with regular homes all around. We're not out in the
Regular
country.
homes.
They're like
Yeah,
a tract
yeah,
home.
it's track home. So, it's a newer neighborhood, so it's all like cookie cutter kind of situation. So,
cookie cutter.
okay, so Monday, I think it was Monday, I come downstairs. So Sean was upstairs getting ready for his walk with Zoe. And then I come downstairs and I hear this like chirping from our bathroom in the downstairs. I'm like, what the hell is that? And so Sean comes downstairs and the chirping stops. So I tell him, I'm like, there's chirping happening in the bathroom. And he's like,
as you've seen on episodes like 4, 9, and 11 about the chirping and the lawns clicking.
yeah. So he thinks I'm crazy,
Yeah.
right? He thinks I'm crazy, that the Rona's gotten to me. I'm going a little stir crazy inside or something. And I was like, no, I swear to you. Even Zoe heard it, because Zoe heard it and she like ran into the bathroom like, what's going on? But then of course, as soon as he comes downstairs, it stops. So him and Zoe go on the walk, and I kind of start my work day, get my laptop going, and then the chirping starts again. So I was like, I'm gonna get it on video. So I record it and go into the bathroom and I send him the video while he's on his walk. And so I'm like, see, I'm not going crazy. You can hear the chirping. And so he was like, what the hell? So he comes.
So I called and I said, yeah, that actually sounds like a cricket in the house somewhere in the bathroom. I'm on my walk, so maybe just pull everything out from under the sink and see if there's anything under there.
Yeah. Pull everything out, and it took, okay, I'm not a country girl, you guys. So I'm pulling things out so slowly because I'm like waiting for this cricket to just like jump out at me. This like, killer cricket, to jump out at me. And so I empty everything. I don't see it, but I'm still hearing the chirping, and it sounds like it's coming from the sink. And I'm like, how does that even happen? How does this happen? So, before he went on his walk, he was like, because he wasn't hearing the chirping yet, so he's in the bathroom. He's like, are you trying to scare me? Are you trying to like pull a prank on me? Because he thought that I was trying to get him back.
I did. I thought someone gave her a good idea online.
But no.
But nope.
Nope. This was not the time. So goes on his walk, comes back home, and then he heard it, and so he's like, well, what the hell? So we turn on the faucet to make the water go down, and then the chirping stopped throughout the day. Next day, we'll fast forward to Tuesday morning. The chirping got louder. Like, you could seriously, it sounded like we were camping. Like, legit. No.
Yeah, it did.
It did. Like,
Well, and you skipped over a bunch. I got under the sink with the flashlight, didn't see anything. Sounded like it was in the pipe, so I ended up grabbing a plunger.
oh
and
yeah, that too.
Turned the water on and then hit it with the plunger. It stopped all day. And then, the whole day, watching TV,
Nothing.
until we went to bed.
Yeah.
Got up in the middle of the night, heard it again on Tuesday, and then sure enough, tried it again with the sink
plunger
and the plunger,
situation.
and it's been gone since. Bye, little cricket.
Bye, little cricket. Sorry we had to end your life that way, but I couldn't do it. I was like, and then because of all the fires, we were thinking that Sean's dad was going to be evacuated, and now I'm like, oh great, so now Sean's dad and stepmom are going to be here, and we're going to have this weird cricket situation in the bathroom, and we have to explain why it sounds like there's a cricket in our sink, because there was. So weird. So let me know in the comments if you've ever had an interesting situation like that. And no, it wasn't Sean playing a prank on me. No, it wasn't me playing a prank on Sean. There legit was
Somehow
a real cricket
in
somewhere in the pipe. And it got much louder after the first time you did the plunger situation, because it got so loud. Like, you can actually hear it from the master bedroom upstairs, from the sink tubing situation downstairs.
It was rattling the walls. It was so loud.
It was rattling the walls. You say I'm dramatic. Yeah. Anyways, so there's your interesting cricket story. Okay, so we do have to make dinner still. Besides story time.
Yeah, I'm sure people with cats and open doors get all kinds of weird things.
True.
Like Deborah at work.
Yeah.
All kinds of birds and lizards, and
this is why we don't have cats.
we do have crickets.
We do have crickets that wander in somehow, some way. And then the breading.
just to rest.
Now we're getting ready to drop some pasta. We've got a nice pot of boiling water that we are going to salt.
Like the sea. It's almost like we finish each other's sentences.
Oh, aren't we obnoxious?
We sure are.
Zoe. Here's your daily dose of Zoe. Hi, sweet girl.
She knows it's not bacon on the stuff.
I know, that's why she's hanging out here. Because it's cooler out here, and there's no bacon happening in there, and there's no crumbs dropping out there. She was like, and you can leave me alone, huh? But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to leave you alone. Now we're getting ready to drop the garlic bread, and then we've got some parchment paper over here for our little chicken situation. All right, now we're gonna throw together this delicious Caesar salad that I worked all day at making the dressing for.
I thought you didn't like Caesar salad.
I do. Why do you think I don't like things? I love all the things. All right, so pasta is done. It's just gonna kind of sit and rest here before we actually put it into the sauce.
Just to drop the chicken
situation.
That's gotta go in there.
And now we'll mix up the spaghetti and all the sauce. Meaty.
Mm-hmm. Very much. Lots of sausage.
Sizzle, sizzle. Ooh, beautiful and golden and crispy. Okay, so now it's time to do the chicken parm part. So put a little bit of the sauce. And I try not to get huge chunks of meat on the chicken part. Lots of sauce. Ooh, saucy. Okay, so now we do a little bit of mozzarella. Or a lot of it, depending on what you like.
The little cheese skirt on the sides.
Yeah, Sean loves the cheese skirt.
Boop.
And then now we do a little grated Parmesan. A little more for Sean, a little less for me. Now it goes in the oven for just a few minutes. Big things are happening. Oh, yep. I'll take that. So yummy. All right, friends, dinner is plated and ready to go. How good does this look? Does this look so good? Don't worry, friends, we're getting our greens in. But oh man, yes. All right, you guys. On the real though, I am the luckiest woman in all of America because oh my goodness, I can't even tell you what just happened. The best dinner ever. And how, like, this morning we were like, I don't know what we're gonna have for dinner, and then my husband comes home and like does all of this, like, what? Voila. Oh my gosh, so good. And this is something that we have been making. Well, like, the spaghetti is from way back in his childhood, and we've kind of, he has tweaked it here and there, a little bit here and there. Absolute perfection. I wouldn't have changed anything. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So good.
Enjoy.
Restaurant quality.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh, so good, you guys. Hey everybody, happy Saturday. Sean is actually at work right now and I've got some orders to drop off. So the Scentsy Ferry is on the move. First stop, we're gonna go by the UPS store, and then we are gonna go ahead and drop off a couple of orders. So figured I would go ahead and bring you guys along with me. All right, so stop one is done. I dropped off a couple of packages to go out to a couple of customers, and now I've got a delivery to make of these beautiful bars. So she's gonna be really happy to get her goodies, and then we'll be back home. And by the time we get back home, Sean should be home. So you'll get to see him. I don't know if you can tell, but it's still pretty hazy out from all the smoke. All right, friends, so I am home, and guess who else is home? Sean's home. Say hi, Sean.
Hello.
Anyways, we are gonna be getting ready for just marinating the shrimp for tonight. Did I even tell you what we're having for dinner tonight? I don't think I did. We are going to have some teriyaki shrimp with some rice and some vegetables. So it's gonna be really good. So we are getting ready to marinate the shrimp and then wait a few hours and then throw together dinner. So figured I'd show you what's happening. All right, so we have taken the little tails off of the shrimp and we have rinsed them off, and now we will marinate them in some delicious teriyaki sauce. And then also we've got this Asian red seasoning that we actually used last weekend as well, which is really good. So we season it with a little bit of pepper. And now this delicious teriyaki sauce.
Spicy?
Spicy. Yep, that's gonna be good. Make sure the little shrimpies are all evenly coated. This smells really good. All right, so dinner is now marinating and I'm getting ready to go live in my VIP group. So that means I get to come upstairs and turn on all of my warmers. All right, friends, so the time has come. The shrimp has marinated. These Rowberries are hungry. So we are cooking up our dinner. We're gonna do some, well, why don't I show you what we're gonna do? These little shrimpies have been sitting in this teriyaki sauce for a little while here. We are going to have a side of stir-fried rice along with a California stir-fry vegetable medley situation. So we're gonna steam this, follow the cooking instructions here, and then fry that up. Green onions. Now we've got our rice-a-roni going in here. This will be for the shrimpies. We have our extra little bit of teriyaki sauce, and then we'll be steaming our veggies with that situation. And we have taste tested the teriyaki, and it is delicious.
Not out of that hole.
No, not out of the raw shrimp. Out of there. Mm-hmm. What's wrong with my dog? Zoe.
She's giving up.
What's wrong, Zoe? It's because you want a friend, huh? You tell Dad you want a friend. All right, here we have our little teriyaki stir fry situation here. I think it's gonna be really super good. And another really easy dish. Good morning from the Rowberries. And Zoe's
Good morning.
really excited.
Let's roll.
We are gonna start this day off with a nice walk. Yeah, because finally the smoke's kind of clearing out a little bit, but it's still kind of smoky. But I don't smell it anymore. Do you smell it? Maybe I'm going nose blind to all this smoke. The red sun because of the smoke. All right, friends, so as you can see, we made it back from our walk. It felt really good to get out and get a walk in. Our girl has been cooped up in the house for several days. The smoke isn't nearly as bad and it's cooling down quite a bit. So I am all for it. So it felt good to be able to get out and get some exercise. And like I said, we felt kind of bad, but with all the fires and stuff, it's been so smoky. I'm hoping that that means there's some containment with the fires. My heart just goes out to everybody who is threatened by those fires. If they've lost anything, that's just breaks my heart, because you're just so out of control, right? So I'm really hoping that there's some containment with the wildfires out here. So but yeah, so Sean actually just left to go to the store. He's grabbing some things for breakfast burritos. One of the things we need is tortilla shells. So we'll see what he's able to find. He actually decided not to go to the store that's closest to us because they're the actual worst and they never have any of the things. So he's actually going to a store that's a little bit further. So hopefully they'll have the tortilla shells that we are liking these days. They're not the best. They're not the best tortilla shells, but they are better than what we have had locally as of recently. So we'll see. He, like I said, he went to the store that's a little bit further. Maybe he wanted to take his car for a joyride. Maybe he's hoping for some better tortilla shells. I have no idea. But he's also going to be picking up some things for dinner for tomorrow night. I'm going to be doing this little chicken crock pot situation. So I've been closing the vlogs on Mondays, which has been working out because I remember to close them on Mondays. So you'll get to see what I'm doing. It's super easy, perfect like weeknight recipe. So you guys will see the fixins for all of that tomorrow. So figured I would just do a little check-in with you. So Sean just got home from the store, and guess what the store didn't have?
Yeah, because every episode we complain about the store we normally go to being out of stuff. So like, okay, then let's try to make a change it and go to a different place, and that's not the case either. So he's giving up. Done.
I'm done. So, but honestly, so we got some Guerrero shells. We've tried them before and I really liked them, but Sean was not a fan.
Well,
so
I don't know. I don't remember that.
All your tortillas are blurring together.
Yeah. Well, we try a different one every single week.
We got some salads. And then the fixins for dinner tomorrow night that you guys will get a chance to see.
Oh, you're still doing this tomorrow?
Yeah, oh. I do this all the time. All right, so the Rowberry Sunday tradition of breakfast burritos. And now we sit and wait for our vlog premiere from last weekend to watch along with you guys. It was a shorter one, as you guys know. It's so funny because the early vlogs were only like, what you said, 16 minutes or whatever. Now they average about an hour. Yeah. So when I was putting this one together, I was like, oh, it's only 35 minutes. Only 35 minutes. I'm so glad you guys like to hang out with us for that long. Thank you for your support. And Zoe says, is it nap time yet? Is it nap time yet? Oh, the music started. Let's turn this down. There we go. Got our little countdown going. Sean's such a funny guy. He's like, you always choose the same intro music every week. It's like, I don't choose this. This is what YouTube chooses for the good old premieres. Guess who has just the hardest life ever? Zoe. Say hi to our friend Zoe. I keep trying to tell Sean that she's sad because she needs a friend. So I need you guys to help me on my case of, oh, hi, sweet girl, of project try to find Zoe a new friend. But yeah, so we're just, we're getting ready to start up dinner. We're actually going to be having some spaghetti and chicken parm leftovers because you saw there's plenty left over to have some leftovers for a few days. So we're going to have some of that tonight and just kind of hang out. So, oh, she's just so cute. How can you resist this face? Nobody can resist this face. She's just the
Hubby just got home from work.
Hubby doesn't work on Sundays.
Oh, today's still Sunday?
Yeah, today's still Sunday.
Oh.
How the days get away from you, sir. We are giving this candle a little try. Thanks to my girlfriend Kim, who sent this to me. We're going to get back to bars to jars this week. So we're going to give this a go. And I have some really good scent recommendations to pair up with this from Scentsy. So far it's smelling pretty good. So we're just repeating all the same steps.
This is still the same vlog.
This is still the same vlog.
Yeah, it's not the same.
You're so silly.
The same clips, just repeated.
No, yeah.
In the same segment. We don't do segments.
No, we don't do segments. Look at all of this leftovers. Yum. Are you having that for lunch tomorrow?
Oh yeah. And the day after that, and the day after that. You guys like our plates?
Those plastic colored plates we've had since we first moved in together.
So that was 15 years ago.
15 years ago, friends.
Ooh, boy.
These plates are
Damn.
old. Oh, gosh, cayenne in there too.
Yeah,
huh?
put it in the eggs too.
Nice.
Not messing around tonight.
Nope. Because we mess around other nights with the
Yeah.
spice.
Well, yeah.
You said that so seriously. We ain't messing around tonight.
Yeah. Well, because, what was that, Friday?
Oh,
It wasn't very spicy, and then last night I was thinking it was going to be somewhat spicy, and it wasn't.
And not so spicy. Oh, Rowberries don't mess around. Are you gonna add cayenne to the flour too?
Oh, yeah.
Are you really?
Yeah, every step of the way.
I do see some of those little cayenne pepper flakes in there.
This little red tint to the eggs. Okay, we have our Kanye. Okay, we have our cayenne chicken, or cayenne flour, cayenne eggs, and cayenne breadcrumbs. Here we go. You know the rules.
And the reason why we skipped all the cayenne the first night is because there was one night that we had made spaghetti.
Two
and
spaghettis ago.
Yeah, 2 spaghettis ago, where we just like went crazy on the spice, and it really was those peppers.
I can't
feel my face peppers.
Yeah.
So we added a bunch of that, and it didn't taste super spicy when we were tasting it before it cooked all day long. And then when it came time to actually eat it, we legit could not feel our faces.
No.
It was so hot, even for the Rowberries. It was like, it was hot.
And lasting effects for days later.
Yeah,
Like our mouth, our tongues were just gone.
So we decide to let the sauce cook all day before we start deciding if it needs added spice.
Yeah, it was hard to talk without the tongue. Oh, that one's gonna be hot. That one's yours.
Oh, perfect. So if I'm talking with a lisp this upcoming week, you guys know why.
Well, Zoe, what were you doing?
Well, what were you doing in the other room, huh, sis?
Voila.
Hi. Do you want a friend? It doesn't even have to be a big friend.
Yeah.
You want a little friend?
No, we need to find those dryer days first.
Shauna's on one today, friends. So, in case you don't know what the heck he's talking about, what dryer discs? What does that have to do with a dog? Well, my sweet darling husband posted in our team page on Facebook this adorable picture of this little German Shepherd fluffy puppy, but that was just for attention. And then he was asking about the Windowsill Breeze dryer discs and why Scentsy would have like a laundry line, but not have like in a scent, but not have it available in all of the scents.
No.
So I let him know that it's not available in dryer discs. Sorry.
So
but
Windowsill Breeze,
Windowsill Breeze,
whiffs and
whiffs, liquid.
detergent, but clothesline discs.
Yeah, I feel like, so let me know if you have tried out the Windowsill Breeze laundry line. What disc are you choosing? I decided to go with clothesline. I felt like that was a good complimentary scent, close enough. So, but Sean's pretty upset about it. So
Things need to match.
So he decided to post a picture of a cute little puppy. Maybe you're dropping me hints. Are you getting me a puppy?
I don't know. I did talk to Sandy.
Did you?
No.
Shut your mouth. See, that's so mean. You're so mean. Oh, okay. I've got a husband that's up for the taking. Who wants him? All right, so back to business over here. The best way in our opinion, to reheat spaghetti is actually putting a little bit of olive oil on the bottom of a pan and heating it back up in the pan. It's so good. And spaghetti is so good left over because those flavors have had a chance to really soak in.
That sauce all thick.
Ugh, so good.
That's better. Oil wasn't hot enough on Friday.
It's really good though.
There.
Sizzle, sizzle. Gorgeous. Sorry. It's hot, so otherwise I'd be holding it. Oh. I feel like it's saucy. Oh, sorry. Mer.
Cheese skirt.
Your
Yeah.
dog. Oh, that's probably good. Pink, 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 pink. Oh yeah, that's right. We have another cheese, friends. Parmesan.
Through the magic of television.
Look at that! And can you hear the sizzle sizzle?
Let me turn that green in.
Mm-hmm. Look at that cheesy skirt. Mm-hmm. All right, plated and ready to go.
As seen on such days as Friday.
Friday, which was episode.
But still the same episode.
I know, but you always say episode such and such.
Yeah, this is episode 23.
Do you know this for sure, or are you lying?
Yeah. You've done 631 videos.
Look at who's keeping track, friends. Hey, friends, good morning and happy Monday. Poor Sean and Zoe just left on their usual morning walk. I don't know if we jinxed it, and I don't know if we said it on camera or if it was off camera, but we were talking about how we felt like the smoke was clearing up and how next weekend we should be able to do more kind of outdoor stuff, go on a few more walks, get back to smoking and grilling and all of that good stuff. I let Zoe out this morning. It's super smoky. Obviously you can see it's still dark out, so you can't really see the smoke, but oh man. I let her out and it was just like, boom, hit me in the face with all the smoke. So he still wanted to go on a walk. So I let him know, just don't do too much because it's not good to be out when it's that smoky. But It's important for him to go out and get his walk in. So, or get their walk in. It's super important for her too. I should be out there as well, but I'm staying behind. So I'm just gonna start my work day, getting my laptop up and getting going for the day. Happy Monday. All right, friends, so it has been a few hours it's been several hours at this point. It's just been a super crazy busy morning. Mondays generally are, since he holds leadership training in the mornings, and then we had a product launch today, so I had some orders to put in, so thankful for that. And then it's just been go, go, go. So, but it is just about noon now and I need to get dinner in the crock pot. So I wanted to show you what I have going on because it's so super easy. And I love it for weeknight dinners because it's just that easy. And tonight we've got our team Zoom call to do tonight. So I like easy dinners, especially for that, because as soon as Sean gets home, we eat. And then basically as soon as we're done eating, then I do our weekly Zoom call. So let me show you what we're having. All right, so this is what we're working with here. Now, I found this recipe on Pinterest like 100 years ago, so I will link it in the description in case you're interested in this. Super, super easy. So it just calls for chicken breast. We are gonna do a cup of cheese, and then we've got cream of chicken soup, some canned corn, an onion. I use some spray to spray the inside of the crock pot there. And then at the very end, we will cook up and add some yellow rice. So super easy. And then we just throw it together with a salad and it's super yummy. So you will place the chicken at the bottom of the crock pot, and then I go ahead and season the breast. In the recipe, it doesn't say to add anything, but you know how the Rowberries do. I just added some salt, some pepper, some cayenne, and a little bit of our Flat Iron Pepper Co. 4-pepper blend. Just kind of sprinkled over top there. Now we add a chopped up onion right over top of that. I tend to do like 3/4 of a large white onion, just because that looks like a lot of onion. So we really like onion, but I just decided to do like 3/4 of it. But you can do the whole thing, you can do the half, whatever you feel like works best for you. But stick it on top of the chicken. All right, and then you spoon the cream of chicken soup right over top of that. You can cook it on low for, I think they say 7 or 8 hours. I'm gonna cook it on high for about 4 hours. So, and then we're gonna add the corn later, and we're gonna add the rice later and the cheese later. If you add all of the rice, corn, and cheese now, it's just gonna be, the rice is gonna be super soggy, the corn is gonna be super soggy and overcooked, and the cheese is gonna be a crusty mess in there. So you add that stuff later on. All right, so now we are gonna stick it on high. We're gonna go 4 hours. There you go, dinner's pretty much done. Then we'll just have to throw together the last minute couple of things to it at the end that you guys will see. All right, friends, so I was able to get a few more things done, but now I actually need to run out and go to the post office. There's a few things that, well, Sean needs to return something, and then also we need to ship off some paperwork to the DMV for the Mustang still. It's been, how long has it been? But thanks, Rona. We're still finalizing stuff for Sean's Mustang, but it's so funny because he was asking, do we have an envelope about this size? And I'm like, well, we do, but it's gonna be Scentsy purple. So the DMV is totally getting a Scentsy purple envelope. So always repping, right? So I'm gonna hop over to the post office and then come back home, and then we'll check on dinner and see how good it's looking so far. So I'm just pulling up to the post office here, but can you guys see how smoky it still is? It's so crazy. We were thinking it was getting better yesterday, but it's still so smoky. All right, so I'm home now for my quick little jaunt up to the post office. Let's check on dinner and see how good this looks. It already smells amazing. Smelling good. So this is how it's looking right now. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give it a good little stir just to kind of move things around a little bit. But we've got just a few more hours left until we can enjoy. All right, friends, so Sean is just about off work now, so I'm gonna get this rice going, get that done, and then add it to the crock pot, and we'll be ready to eat. So now, while the rice is boiling up and cooking, I did a little measing and plossing of my own over here. So I've got the corn that's already drained, so all I have to do is just dump it in. Then I've got my cheese over here. We're just going to use a heaping cup full, and once the rice is done, we will add it in. One thing I do like to do is when we get close to the end like this, I'll actually break up the breast just so that there's more like chunks of chicken rather than like big old pieces of chicken. Let me show you how easily this is just breaking apart. See, I like it better to have just like chunks of chicken like this in with the rice and corn rather than like the whole like chicken breast. But that's one of the things I absolutely love about slow cooker meals, is that everything just breaks apart so easily because it's so cooked. Now the chicken is broken up and the rice is all done, so time to throw it all together. And Sean's not even home yet, so this is perfect. And now we add our rice directly to the crock pot because we're gonna take everything now and we're just gonna mix it all together. I'm gonna do the corn here. So you just dump it right in, strain the corn. You don't need any extra juices in there. And then we'll add cheese to it. Cheese is added. Now we will mix and throw together the salad, and Sean will be home and we'll eat and enjoy. Okay, hubby is home, so it's time to plate. We have a different plating situation. I decided to go with all of my dinner on one plate. Got our little chicken mixture with a little Caesar salad. And then we've got his in bowls. All right, friends, dinner is done and it was absolutely delicious as always. And the time has come to come upstairs and get ready for my team Zoom call. I absolutely love doing this every single week to connect with my team, and we bounce ideas off each other, and it's just so much fun. So that also means the time has come to close out the vlog. So thank you guys so much for hanging out with us this weekend. If you like the vlogs, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. We really appreciate it. If you're new, please subscribe. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next vlog. Bye, guys.